That's why we're going.
Oh,
Okay, wait. I don't know if that.
It smells like
We're synced up like a woman's menstrual cycle.
I'm so irregular. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really irregular.
What does irregular constitute? Like
Like I'll get it and then get it 2 weeks later, and then I'll go like a year without getting it.
well, that's why you're dropping 6-pound blood babies.
Yeah, that's so true. It's
Claire loses 6 pounds when she has her period.
I do. I'll weigh myself and be like, oh my god, I'm like the biggest girl alive, and then at the end of the day, I'll be like, oh my god, there's a lot coming out of me, and then I'll weigh myself and be like, oh, that's what that was.
God, I've had that with a bloody stool, but I've
I'm
never
sure
had
you
my
have.
period.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had that with other stuff you put up your ass.
Yeah, sharp things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hello, and welcome to I Don't Want to Be a Piece of Shit. Thanks for listening to the podcast today. I have my guest on, Chicago comedian, part-time lesbian.
3/4.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm fluid. Everyone's fluid these days.
Everybody's
It's a
fluid.
spectrum.
It is a spectrum. Am I allowed to say that you recently auditioned for SNL?
Yeah, you
Or
can say that.
Okay, recently auditioned for SNL. Isn't that crazy?
In New York City.
In New York City, you
And
did
I didn't
stand
get
up,
it.
and you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Well, I assume, but
yeah, I got it, and I celebrated by doing this podcast.
You luckily got beat out by Cam Patterson
And Tommy,
and Tommy.
who I went right after.
You went right after.
I went right
Tommy?
after him. Yeah, and he had such a fantastic audition. And I remember, I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't know. I didn't sign anything. I'm sure I can, but I just remember being like, oh my god, he got it. Like instantly, I was like, there's no fucking way he didn't. He was amazing.
You
like,
look at him, you're like, that guy is gonna get everything in life. You're
Yeah.
like, that guy
He really did
is the prototype
fantastic,
of
and,
just.
And then you know what the most annoying thing is? He's like the kindest guy.
I know.
The nicest
When I texted him, I was just like, "You're the easiest person to root for in the world. You
Yeah.
deserve this, man."
Yeah, he took me and AJ to the cellar after, and like let us. It was like the best night of my life, honestly. The SNL auditions, like, I loved it so much. I want to relive that night every night because like the show was so fun. All the other comedians were amazing, and then Tommy took us to the cellar, and I'd never been there, and I got to like follow him around and watch him do his shows, and it was just so magical.
God, he rips. It's really
He
it's really symbolic of America, of them taking away a meal game and installing. No, I'm sorry.
You can't
Hello.
Yeah, I was really surprised about that. That
Hire
was crazy.
me. I'm racist. No.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why I'm doing in the podcast because I know I'm kidding.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, thanks for having me. I still don't
Stop
really
talking.
understand. Also, is the lighting? Should I?
I've
it
done full
changed?
episodes where my face is black because I have light coming
Because you're
from
doing
behind me.
blackface?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorite hobbies.
You never really told me what your podcast is.
Oh yeah, so like a lot of times I have people on that are like sober, or
Oh, okay.
Or like I had Ian on because we both like have a bad thing of hooking up with dudes when we're really depressed.
You and Fire Dance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we just talked about that for a while,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
pretty relatable.
yeah, and then and a lot of times I just like talk about like people quitting substances and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was curious just because I have a lot of friends, and I've been getting to know a lot of my friends lately, and it's very
That's such a weird thing to say. I've been
Is
getting
that-
to know my friends lately.
well, because you hang around comics all the time, and then you just like talk about the comics that you hate, and
Yeah.
then you talk. I don't
you talk
really.
about the people that don't book you.
Yeah, and you talk about
Yeah.
like what jokes you're doing, but a lot of my friends, I like.
You're like, I want to know nothing about you.
I was sitting there at a bar the other night. I was like in my head trying to place where everybody was from,
Oh, really?
and I was like, I think I can get 50% of the city that
Really?
people are from. Well, I mean, do you know where I'm
You're from Ohio.
Yeah.
You're from Cincinnati.
That's where I did stand up before I came here.
Oh,
But I'm from
I was
Akron.
close. Do you know where I
Ohio.
am? I'm from?
Is
This
it
is
called
easy, 'cause
Westboro?
Westboro's the neighborhood that I grew up
Okay.
in. Yeah, in Kansas. I was gonna say it should be easy because I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew you were a Kansas gal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I don't say anything in my act to give it away.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is I feel like a lot of people that I know and grew up with are very like I feel like I have like small town vibes from
Yeah, I think you do too.
but I grew up in more of like a city, like
Oh, okay.
not like
I
city,
mean, I
but-
definitely think you have like Midwest vibes for sure.
yeah, but I think about how like everybody I grew up with, not like I interact with the comedy scene and like I went to college and like the people that are there, it's very liberal, and I agree with a lot of the sentiments, but it's interesting because I feel like in this bubble I'm like so far not. But when I'm like around my friends and family, they're like, Jesus, Carter's
liberal,
coming in here to be the fucking liberal gay guy to tell us to stop saying fag.
Yeah.
And it's just so
that
wild.
That is so interesting. You're two in the middle. Yeah.
But I'm curious because you're pretty. Did you grow up with people that were liberal in Westboro?
My dad has always been very liberal, I will say. Yeah. My mom is... I don't really understand her politics, to be honest. She's always been like she's one of those where she's like, I'm socially Democrat, but fiscally Republican. But like, I'm like, you're a Republican. But she didn't vote for Trump. Like, you know what I mean? She's very anti-Trump and whatnot. But I will say, like, everyone I grew up with was like hardcore conservative. I mean, I went to Catholic school. It was like pro-life marches, like very, very, very conservative area. Yeah.
And I don't know why I really brought it up.
I don't know either.
I was curious. I was going to ask more questions about you growing up, but I was like thinking, I really need to stop. I need to stop saying you.
Oh,
I'm interviewing you.
Is it an interview or are we just riffing?
Well, it's like a talk interview.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I was just gonna be like, I was gonna talk about where you. I was like, let's get into where you came from.
Okay.
And then I was gonna ask you about being a lesbian.
Okay. I was gonna ask you about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
I think we have very similar like ideologies, not ideologies, but like practices with our sexual
habits.
We have very similar sexual orientation.
Very
things.
similar sexual orientation.
We feel the same way about like girls and guys.
And I guess to spell it out is that we both want to romantically be with a woman.
Yes.
And see that as like that's what you do.
Like I can't even tap into feeling romantic for a guy. I really can't. And I've like tried.
But you can sexually understand.
When I'm drunk,
penis.
I can have sex with a guy and be like, that was fine.
Have you only done it drunk?
Yeah.
Oh wow! But you'll do the like texting.
Yes, yeah, I will.
And
yeah,
so
and like there's I always go back and forth with myself because I'm like, Claire, are you doing this because like you're insecure and desperate for approval? Like, what do you get out of it? You know what I mean? But like, it is kind of fun, and so I'm kind of just being like, whatever, Claire, like let yourself do it.
Wait, were you with guys when you were young?
No, not at all. Oh my god, I was like not with anybody until college.
Wait, I've heard you.
I was like very like. All through high school, I was like, oh, no, I'm just, like, not interested, LOL. But, no, I didn't do anything, wouldn't make out with anybody or do anything until college.
And then when you got to college, but did you think you were a lesbian the whole time?
I knew, but I, like, definitely, like, suppressed it deep down.
Was there anybody that was lesbian at your school?
I think there were a few girls. Yeah, there were. I mean, I can't even remember if they were out then or if like I'm just thinking of them now because they're out now.
See, I went to a Catholic school and I can definitely tell you there's way more lesbian women than gay men at my school.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like in general?
It was just like I think that lesbian women felt more comfortable.
I feel the exact opposite.
Really?
Oh my god! Statistically, gay men come out earlier in life than gay women do.
I think that's probably true in like large scale. But I was thinking at my school.
At your school, I feel like we had a lot of gay guys at my school, like a ton, and then like really no gay girls. Well, because I went to public high school, I will say I went to Catholic school, kindergarten through 8th grade.
I went the other way around. I went to a public grade school, Catholic high school.
That's interesting. Were you raised Catholic?
Like my dad's side of the family was very Catholic, but like my mom, I was mostly raised by my mom, and she's not really Catholic.
Did you believe in God?
I did believe in God.
Yeah, me too. Do you still believe in God?
No, not like the Christian.
You don't?
God. I'm getting really into like Buddhism lately.
Really?
I'm liking that.
Do you like actually believe in like religion and stuff? That there's like a God out there?
I think like when you stare at a mountain and you get this like crazy sense of awe, you're like somehow we're all one thing.
Yeah.
I think consciousness is all one thing, and
we're
all just little different limbs.
Have you read the short story The Egg?
No.
by Andy Weir, I think is his name.
No.
Carter, you have to read it.
The Egg
This
by
is
Andy
what made
Weir?
me like leave being a Christian
Okay.
and totally changed my philosophy for like the world and religion and spirituality and all that gay stuff. Like you have got to read. I cannot believe you haven't read The Egg.
But wait, it would make you leave spirituality?
No, I know. I'm just saying this is like what encompasses what I believe now is that short story.
Okay. What? I mean, can you give me the rundown of what your beliefs changed to?
Because I was like raised like I fully believed in like God and Jesus and like saints and like.
And this one story was all that took.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, and it's like by a fiction author that like he wrote the book The Martian that Matt Damon was in that movie.
Oh, okay. I always confuse that and Interstellar.
I mean, whatever, but now I feel so stupid talking about it. It's so funny because I'll always like black out and have sex with people, and then later
What, did Matt Damon get you
but
steamy?
later on they'll be like, you would not stop talking about the egg. Like I guess when I get really drunk, I like talk about the egg a lot. So it really means a lot to me, I guess.
Okay.
Like it's
So can you give me your drunken rant that you'll do
I mean,
post-coitus?
I don't even know what I say about it because it's so funny now because I'll like hook up with someone drunk and the next morning they'll be like, yeah, you're really fucked up. And I'll be like, did I talk about The Egg by Andy Weir? And they'll be like, yeah, exclusively. It's so dumb. It's just this short story of this guy who like dies in a car accident and he wakes up on like a mountaintop and there was like this old withered person next to him. And he's like, oh my God, like, where am I? And then the old person is like, oh my gosh, I forgot. We do this all the time. Like, yeah, you're actually dead. And you're going to go back and be a Chinese girl in 1500 BC. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, in 1500 BC.
And then he's like, what are you talking about? And the old person's like, oh my God, like, yes, we do this like literally every 5 seconds. I forget. You don't even know. Yeah, you are everybody that's ever existed all at once, all at the same time. And he's just like, wait, what? And the guy is just like, yeah, like time is not linear. Like you were just in this time, and then you're gonna go back and be that girl in this time, and then you'll die, and then you'll come back and you'll be somebody else. And then the guy's like, wait, so I'm Hitler? And he's like, yes, and you're also everybody that he ever like killed. And the guy's just like, oh my God, I don't get it. And the guy's like, you are everybody who has ever lived all the time. You are one consciousness. And then like you're a young soul, and then after you finish being everybody, then you'll join the rest of us. And so it's just this concept that like that like time isn't linear, which like, you know, as someone that was raised Catholic, that like I didn't even know about dinosaurs till high school.
Really?
I was like,
so you were Catholic?
yeah, I went to a Roman Catholic school.
And they see, I don't know if it was growing up in Akron or whatnot, but I felt like because I have a lot of family that's Catholic, and then I have a lot of family that's like they go to non-denominational church, which is just music.
Yeah. I know non-denominational is like. Non-denominational churches are like weirdly horny. You know what I mean? Get in and
I
they're
hate
just
it
like,
so much more. I could go to a Catholic church and leave feeling good today.
Really?
Yes. I still actually like Mass.
Oh, cool.
Which I don't know. It's very meditative for me. I like
That's
that I
fine.
know exactly when the things happen that happen, and I like it's just like the same every time.
You're just like you need to do a joke about that, about how you're like, ooh, I get to kneel. Thank God, I'm used to that. Like you like the it's familiar to you.
Yeah, just what I need another joke about talking
Sucking
about gay
dick,
stuff.
yeah.
But I liked it. But what I found growing up is that my Catholic family, they're all very Democrat, and
really?
They're like a little bit like abortion is the one.
I was gonna say, I was just thinking that because it's like everyone I know growing up, like they're one issue voters when it comes to abortion, and they're all pro-life.
And that's like. But what I've found is my like non-denominational Christian friends, they're more of like the Trump.
That's
like,
actually, I kind of agree with that.
Like
yeah.
hyper masculine. Like I go to church, I fuck women, drink beer, and shoot guns. Like that's their identity.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't. At least that like my Catholic family, like they're like I love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I go to church. I don't really agree with abortion, but like at least they're like to their core, like I like their values.
They're following the
bit
practices more. Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't care for the new age hyper alpha Christian.
Yeah,
that seems to be what most people I know are getting into.
Yeah, where it's just like, ooh, like we love Jesus, but like in a cool TikTok like trendy way.
Yeah, were you friends with anybody in the Westboro Baptist Church?
Yeah. I mean, I would say so. I mean, I wasn't like hanging out with them outside of school, but like There was one girl who I had like a lot of classes with all through high school, and like I sat behind her in AP Lang, and she was wonderful, and we got along really well. And then one of the guys, we were both assistants to the principal, so we like proctored for like an hour and a half together every day, and like he was very cool. Like we got along very well. But yeah, I would say I don't know if I should say their names, or I don't know. They're both like not on social media, so it doesn't matter. But like the girl Rachel, like I would love to see her again. I think she's wonderful, and like I heard through the grapevine that she has since left the church as an adult, which is great. But the guy that I was friends with, that I did school stuff with, I heard that he's still in it. So yeah, but my brother knew a lot more than I did because he was on the track team with them. So he would like go to their compound for dinners and stuff.
Their compound?
Yeah, they all live in the fucking thing together.
I didn't know that it was like that culty. I thought it was just they really hated gays.
No,
right?
it's like you have to like. I mean, maybe I'm fucking wrong. This is just my
No,
understanding.
I don't know
of
anything
the people
about
that
it.
I knew is like. I mean, I hesitate to say like where I live on the internet because my parents still live there, but I lived, like in the neighborhood with them, and yeah, they all live. You have to like marry into it, from what I understand. Like you all, and then it's like they're all family. It's like a bunch of cousins and stuff. And like they all live in the thing together. It's like a pretty big thing.
Yeah,
and it has like God hates homos like on the outside of it. It's like very hard to miss if you're driving through.
It's so interesting to me that a person that exists that's real can see that and go home.
yeah, dude. I
It's
mean,
just like don't you go like I'm gonna go to the place where we all 5 of my girlfriends are married to this one guy, and and we hate black people and gay people, and that's it. That's what we do. Like
Yeah.
there's no.
I mean, I will say I did not realize until I was an adult that was a weird situation. Because they would protest every single day, like out on the street. They would protest at school. Like it was just such a normal, everyday part of my life. Like I have jokes about this, but I literally did like learn to read and write from like reading their signs. Because I would see them every day. Like I could spell sodomy from such a young age.
F.
Yeah. Barbara Streisand. They had so many signs about Barbara Streisand.
Wait, why about Barbara
Dude,
Streisand?
I don't know. I will never
'Cause
forget.
she's
They had one
Jewish?
that was like Barbara Streisand as a fag lover.
Okay.
It's just like that. Some of them I was
That
like,
kind of.
some of them I was like, if you're trying to do a bit, that rocks.
You know how dope that picture would be? Like if I was
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand, I would have that
I
as
would
my
have
Twitter
that
banner.
fucking framed. But yeah, it wasn't until I was older where I was like, oh, that's pretty weird. And now, to be completely honest, like, I love speaking about the experience intellectually and like, because I don't think that a lot of them are bad people. I just think I just think the like intellectual conversation about what it means to be indoctrinated and like brainwashed in a certain way is like very interesting. And I think we're all capable of being brainwashed in a certain way. So I don't like fault a lot of them. But then also on the other side, I think it's like very funny and like I think it's very comical that I grew up there and then like moved to Chicago and was like, oh, I like only ever want to be with women and I'm a stand-up comedian now. Like, I don't know. It just gives me such endless source material.
Very much so. Do you think it dissuaded you from being a lesbian?
Oh, for
growing up there?
sure. Oh my God. Like, absolutely. Like, I know myself and I know that I like knew pretty early on. And then, I like told myself, okay, like for self-preservation, we like can't do that here and now. I never felt like it was wrong or bad. I just felt like this was not the time or place. You know what I mean? And I was like, we just can't be
Did
that
you already
here.
think like I'm just gonna go to the city?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember just being really young and being like, I just got to get to like a big city and feel like I'm not the other or like abnormal in any way, you know?
Okay. When did you go to college here?
Yeah, I lived here for 10 years. I came here for theater school.
And how long into college until you munched box?
It was summer after my freshman year.
Summer after your freshman
Yeah, summer
year.
after my freshman year, I like started dating my first woman and then I like told my family and everything. Yeah.
So you started dating her.
Yes, I was dating her for a few weeks and then I told my family.
Wow. How'd you? Because were you like a open lesbian and you guys met at the lesbian club?
No, I wasn't open yet. No, she was my boss at a restaurant that I worked at.
Whoa.
I know. Yeah.
See, this is the thing that is very interesting to me, like about people like figuring out their sexuality or whatever.
Yeah.
Is like very rarely have I ever had a guy like subtly hit on
Oh,
me
really?
and try to like
For you, it's always like Grinder and
yeah,
like gay
it's never
clubs?
been
Yeah.
like a will they won't they like
Oh, really?
yeah.
But I also feel like that goes into like we both don't feel romantic attraction to men.
Mhm.
So like, how could you feel that way if you don't feel romantic?
Well,
to men?
that's the thing I'm trying to figure out for myself
Oh,
personally.
you think maybe you might?
Well, I don't. I'm trying to decipher whether it's like internalized homophobia
Right.
or whatnot.
That's really interesting.
and I'm trying to like figure it out
Yeah.
logically, but it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I want to like encourage you to go inward with that, but I feel like there's a very big difference between being sexually attracted and then being romantically attracted, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being like sexually attracted to a certain gender but not romantically attracted. I think a lot of men are sexually attracted to women and not romantically interested in women,
I think that's very true.
you know? And it's
Mhm.
like they just don't want to admit it because they feel like assholes.
Well, yeah, because that would be a very asshole thing to
Yeah,
do. I just want to
yeah.
use a lady for her body. Hey, man, just be gay.
Yeah, just be gay. Yeah.
But so it's very interesting to me. So, like, how did the first like flirt happen when she was your boss?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. I don't even, I remember like telling my friends and being like, oh my God, I think I want to fuck my boss. And she's like, this like lesbian. And they were like, oh my God. Like, I think we were texting and it got flirty. I think it was over text. I'm pretty positive. I think she made the first move for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm kind of remembering it now because it was a long time ago. It was almost 10 years ago. But I kind of remember being like at my neighbor's house watching their cats, and she was texting me like asking what I'm doing, and I like sent her a picture of the cats, and then I remember just being like, she's prolonging the conversation, where it was
Mhm.
just like, you're my boss, like why are you texting me? And that was my first like, okay, I think she likes me. And then we just kept texting, and then but she was definitely the initiate, and then
Was she just like, oh, I have another pussy you can play with?
well, because
like,
I remember being like, this is so funny that I'm sending her a picture of a cat,
Mhm.
being like, but yeah, God, I wish I could remember the exact moment. But then it was interesting because it's like the first time I met her, I wasn't like trying to put out a vibe, and like I didn't feel anything right away because I met her at the job interview. She was interviewing me, and like, who feels sexy at a job interview,
Me.
So but like we did the job interview, and then she was training me, and like while she was training me, anytime you're getting trained on a job, like you feel like a fucking idiot, so it's like I felt stupid, like I wasn't trying to be hot or cool or whatever, so I assumed that like the sexual attraction developed later on. But then when we talked about it later, she was like, oh, the first time I saw you, I was like, I'm gonna fuck her. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's crazy.
Now this seems very. I'm gonna fuck her is a
Fuck.
crazy sentence.
Okay, maybe she didn't this was 10 years ago, so she might have just been like, I wanted to
Was
hook up with
she?
you or something.
Did she like dress masculine?
Yeah, more so. I mean, she was like very clearly gay. I do remember there was one funny day where the Westboro Baptist Church came in for dinner, and she looked gay enough that we were like, girl, you can't go out there.
Oh wait. Oh, because she
This was
came
in
home.
Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah, this was in Kansas.
Came home with you.
No. I met her in Kansas.
Oh wait, you met her in Kansas?
Yeah, I was. Oh, sorry, I should have
Oh,
said
the
that.
summer
I
after
was summer.
freshman year.
Yeah,
That
I was
makes
summer
sense.
after freshman
okay.
year. I was living in Kansas.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you met a les out in Kansas.
I know, that was what was so funny about it, is I was like, damn, I was just in Chicago, a city full of gay people, and then I'm meeting a lesbian back home.
Yeah, all you have to do is walk a mile from here, and there's a lesbian on every corner. It's
Well,
crazy.
I'm having a hard time finding anybody, so.
Really?
Oh my God, yes. I like strike out so fucking hard.
Wait, you strike out as in like you shoot and miss?
Yes. I'm telling
Whoa.
you.
What was your last miss? Was it like
Okay.
a flirt in person, or was it a texting?
This is over a year ago, but I'm telling you, it scarred me. It was on my last birthday. Do you know Cam Gillette?
Yeah.
Another bisexual icon. Cam Gillette. We were at Galway, and I was hammered, and it was my birthday. I was, been drinking all day, very drunk. And there was a girl that I thought was really hot, and Cam was like, I'm gonna go talk to her for you. Cam goes and is like, talks to her and then brings her back, and I'm like, oh great, like it's going great. And then she comes up to me and she's like, hey, your friend told me that you think I'm cute, and I just wanted to tell you in person that I'm not interested in you at all. And I was like I burst out laughing.
What?
And Cam is standing right there. He can attest to all this. Cam out loud just goes, okay, this is not what I thought was gonna happen. And the girl's like, yeah, like I just wanted to tell you to your face that like I'm really not interested. And I was just like,
No, that's
Thank
why I
you.
sent the friend over. The reason the
Yeah,
friend went
and,
over is so
like,
that you could tell
I
him so you
have
feel less
never
bad.
like outwardly hit on another person after that. Well, not like in like a I mean, it was shell shocking and debilitating.
Well, that's the thing that I always am curious about with lesbian women is that
Girls are mean.
girls are mean.
They're vicious.
They never say what they actually mean. It's
Yeah.
always like like I was down at a club and I do the club often, and this one server.
What club? Name names.
Zany's Nashville.
Oh, okay.
And one of the servers works at, like, you know how there's two clubs there?
Yeah.
I was doing the lab, and she works over at the other one, and one of
Okay.
the managers comes over, and she's like, your friend heard you're here. And I was like, what? And she was like, you have to go say hi to her. And I was like,
Do you know who it was?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew who it was, but then I was like to the manager, I was like, so like is she asking me to come over like as a friend?
Yeah, what does
or
it
like
even
is she,
mean?
what does that mean? And she was like, you're safe with her.
What does
And I
that
went,
mean?
Oh, wait, what does that mean? What? That's such bullshit. Come on. And then like I hung out with the lady at a bar after, and we
Okay.
like played pool for a while, and then like I didn't like feel it. Like I didn't sense her.
You didn't feel like a spark or something?
Yeah, I didn't sense like her like having like a vibe. You know how like a
you
lady
didn't feel like she was giving you like the signals?
to like make like a move or nothing.
Huh. I don't know.
And then I just was like, because every time I've come back to the club, we always like hang out after and just like chill.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, I gotta just like send a message.
Did
And,
you?
Yeah, I sent a message, and then the message back was like, yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm at. I would like to keep hanging out though.
What does that mean?
And I'm like, what the?
I don't really get what that means.
I know. I mean, maybe
I just don't get what any of that means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like ladies are very.
I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just like.
What did I even?
Yeah. If I like someone enough, I'm gonna express interest.
Okay, it's not gonna load.
Sorry, it's my Wi-Fi.
No,
But,
okay. But I feel like ladies are
Yeah.
very like.
Do you like put yourself out there a lot?
Yes and no.
I don't know about you, but for me, I feel like it's way easier to like put myself out there for like a hookup or like a sex thing. But like to put myself out there and like ask someone on a date is like the most embarrassing thing I could ever imagine. I actually forgot I did ask a girl on a date. Like, it was when Greg had fake cancer, and the girl was like, "Oh wait, are you like asking me on a date?" And the way it was said, I was like, "Oh, they don't want it to be." So I was just like, "No, just to hang out." And then I was like, "I'm gonna fucking go kill myself now."
Was it a comic?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sure. They
Well-
can call. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's why I'm like, that's why you would. Go,
I was
"Oh,
like,
no, just to hang out."
hey, do you want to like grab drinks sometime? That's a date.
See,
How is that not a date?
I 100%.
Like, come on.
100%.
Who the fuck says that to hey, we should grab drinks sometime? Like, if I'm doing it in a friend way, I'm going to be like, oh my God, you're so fucking fun. Let's hang out. But if I'm like wanting to like date you or whatever, I'm going to be like, we should grab drinks. That's a very universal, like, you know.
I very much so, and I think that response was exactly. I think you read it correctly.
Okay,
I
good,
think,
good.
Yeah, I would be on your page 100%. That I would go.
I mean, if someone's like, oh, like a date and
Uh,
says it in that tone, then of course I'm going to be like, no, you crazy bitch. Of
yeah, I'm
course I
trying to
didn't-
fuck, ho.
Of course I didn't mean it as a date. That'd be so stupid, right?
Yeah,
Wait, so when was the last time you asked someone on a date?
last time I asked somebody on a date right before I came back to Chicago.
What did they say? How was it?
They said yes, and then we didn't go on any dates, and we just hooked up, and then
Well, that's
it
fine.
fizzled out.
Oh. Well, that's fine, too.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine. You live and you learn.
yeah. I think I can't hook up like that.
Can I ask, what's your body count?
I have no clue.
Is it like very high?
Yeah.
Like, can you give me a range? I've been watching a lot of Love Island, so I'm very into it.
I mean, with ladies, it's like.
Oh, you do it split?
I mean, like dudes, I couldn't even.
You
It's like probably over 100. Like,
Oh my God, Carter.
yeah, like I don't know.
I mean, good for. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like.
No, it's
I
a
hope
problem.
no. I don't want you to feel in any way judged at all.
Never had an STD.
Me neither.
Mhm.
I've never had one.
I mean, it's harder, right, as a lesbian.
Oh, I don't know. No, I had a herpes scare. There was a bisexual girl I dated in college who had like fucked a guy that had herpes, and then we were fucking, and then we both had to go get tested.
I've had like multiple ladies get very like since I'm bi, like
Oh,
3
more
times
like
now,
worried?
go like, I just don't want to get AIDS. Is
Oh
like,
my God, wait, they've said
yeah,
that?
I've had that 3 times
Holy
now.
shit! Oh my
I
God!
had
What
it
do you
rec-
say?
No, I had it recently. I was just like, the most recent person I hooked up with was like, just really. I was like, I take a.
But also, like, who wants to get AIDS?
I know,
I just really don't want to get AIDS.
they just like, but like they just get double insecure or like, I don't know, hyper aware. Where they
Paranoid.
Like, paranoid. The word that I couldn't think of the word paranoid. And also, I got to clear up when she said Greg's fake cancer. Both of our mutual friend Greg Kennedy had a cancer scare a couple of months back, and she took care of him. And then it ended up he didn't have cancer.
I literally
he faked it
moved
for
in and
attention.
took care of him for weeks because he was diagnosed with cancer, and then we found out he was misdiagnosed and he didn't even have cancer. It's so
Oh,
funny.
isn't
I mean,
life
it's
good?
horrific, but it's like funny now.
It is funny now.
He just had he had the sniffles.
God, he's just such a
Tall,
tall, silly,
life
hot guy.
experience to have. Yeah. Oh wait, but keep going. What were you saying with the AIDS stuff?
Oh, just oh yeah. The other thing is, I was telling somebody about. I was like, I take prep, and they were like, "What's that?"
Oh, you do? Good for you.
Yeah, but they're like, "What's
I know
that?"
what that is from the train. They have the.
I
little
know.
ads.
That's what I was like.
Yeah.
There's so many ads, but
Yeah, it's
and
all
also
over
I
the
feel like
place.
if you're in the LGBT culture, it's
Of course, you
talked
know about prep. Yeah.
But the person was in the LGBT culture. I'd
And
never
they
heard
didn't
never
know?
heard of prep, and I was
Oh,
like,
no
yeah, I
way.
can't get AIDS if I take this,
Yeah.
and it's a good invention.
Was it what gender was it that you were fucking?
It was a lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, with Grindr, it's like a like you put your height, you put your STD status, and you put whether or not you're on prep.
Really?
Yeah, it's like one of your things.
I'm
like
so
you put
jealous
if you're a
that
bottom
there's
or a
not
top.
like a grinder for women.
Because women don't have sex like that.
But we want to.
No.
This is what I was trying to explain to you at the bar the
No.
other night about like I feel like women are just as horny as men, and it frustrates me that I feel like we're not like we haven't found the avenues that gay men have found to like be having casual sex at the
You have. It's called existing. It's called you walk into a bar, point to a guy.
No.
and-
For a straight girl, yeah.
Oh.
I'm saying for gay
to ha-
girls.
yeah.
There's no like I just feel like I feel so frustrated lately because it's just like I'm putting myself out there. I'm trying to do all these things, and I like cannot find any girls to like fuck me.
I mean,
I can't believe I just said that on the podcast. I'm gonna come off so desperate
I can't find any girls to fuck me.
because I'm not saying
that's
it.
me
I'm
every
not
solo
saying it because I
podcast.
want people like obviously I feel like your fan base is not gay women anyway.
No, it's actually 100% male. It is insane.
sure it's
I look
all
at the
men, yeah.
demographics every time, and I
My
pray for a
Instagram
woman.
audience is like 70% men.
Really?
Yeah,
Actually, the
which I
YouTube,
love.
the
I love
YouTube,
men.
like I have like 4 people that comment on most of the episodes, and 2 of them are women.
Oh, great.
I know, but on Spotify, literally gives me the analytics, and it says 100% male.
Wow.
It blows my mind.
That's great.
Yeah, I got the boys. I got the dogs.
That's good. That's great. Yeah. No,
Mhm.
I'm set clearly my analytics. I'm mostly men too.
That's so interesting.
I mean, I love men.
Yeah, I think men consume more online content.
Yeah, that's probably it. Women are too busy reading and trying to make ourselves come because men never make us come. There's something in there. Maybe there's a riff in there.
Oh man, this is the other thing. I was in a relationship for 4 years.
Yeah, I know. I like didn't realize until recently that you weren't in that relationship anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'd known you for so long with that girl.
And so it ended like in the fall, and then like I went out there, and then we got back together for a little bit, and then ended it again. But I was really good at every time I would have sex with my lady. I know exactly what to do.
Oh, great.
And then like because I was like I go down there because I know I get one there. I get one there
wow,
for sure.
wait, you were getting multiple?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh my god.
But I was like, if I go oral first, I'm gonna get her there 100%.
That's awesome.
So I do that first every time.
Good for you.
And then I would go to Pound Town, and we're about at 50% chance there. And
okay.
But
Still, those are really good numbers.
I was so proud of that number.
Yeah, those are good numbers. What?
Vaginas are different. because I always thought it was so hack when people are doing like the find the clit thing.
Dude, I don't even know where mine is. Like,
Well, because my lady, I was like, it's the thing that looks like the little penis. You
Dude,
just give it a kiss, and then
I
she
don't
comes.
know. I don't know.
And now
Like,
with these
I
other
have
ladies,
no idea.
sometimes they're hidden. Sometimes there's no fucking clit. It's bullshit.
I mean, yeah, like I totally agree. I mean, yeah, I don't even know what's going on with mine ever at any point.
Really?
I don't know what anything is down
Now,
there.
here's something
I don't know where my holes are. Like I don't know where anything is.
Did you know there's two? There's a pee and a vagina.
Yeah, there's. The
I thought it
butthole
was the
and then
same.
Dude, I did too until like college.
Even like sometimes I'll go down there and like.
You know what I don't get?
I don't see
It's
that
like,
pee hole.
I don't get like why you're supposed to pee after having a dick in you if they're in separate holes anyway.
I had the same
I
thought.
don't get it.
I had the same exact thought.
How does that clean it out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It is a conspiracy. But no, I totally agree with you. It's so funny you said this because I should not be saying this. I'm going to kill myself later. But the other night I was touching myself and I was like, I don't even know where my clit is.
So, okay, but this is the thing I found is that some ladies can't even make themselves come.
I can make myself come.
You can't. Okay.
Oh my God. Yes.
I have met multiple ladies now that
Really?
like are in their 20s and
And
30s
they can't?
that have told me that they have never orgasmed in their life.
That makes me sad for them.
I know, but I've met multiple. Like it's like a
Yeah.
and I go, "What do you mean?" They're just like, I enjoy having sex. It's a good time.
Huh.
But like I get like the good up waves and all that,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't hit the I don't get the
Yeah.
fireworks.
Yeah.
And I just am like that's cuz for me I'm like then what are
What's
you
the
shooting
point?
for?
Yeah. I'm just kind of like what's the end goal? Oh, that makes me sad for them.
Well, what's the end goal in lesbian sex after both you guys come?
Dude, I mean, with lesbian sex, like, it goes on for a long time. Like, you're coming a lot.
Okay. More?
I'm
Yeah?
just like, I'm like, oh, I would get so much more into it if we weren't filming a podcast, but I am very aware of, like, my social media these days.
Oh.
But I mean, okay, one thing about me that is very embarrassing, like, it's so funny because I'll hear about girls that are like, oh, yeah, I pretended to come. I'm, like, always pretending not to come because I come so much, so fast.
That's the other thing about some ladies is I found that they do that.
I do that all the time.
And
I have to because it's not. If not, it's so embarrassing that I came already.
Don't stay quiet. That's a compliment to the chef.
Yeah,
That is.
I literally, they'll be like, "Did you come?" And I'm like, "Nope." It's just
No.
I didn't. But yeah, I will come like 3 or so times if I'm with a girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a good podcast.
This is really good. Yeah. Yeah,
I,
like the person that I was hooking up with that had like the long talk with you about like wanting to date me,
Mhm.
trans guy.
Mhm.
They made me come like so much.
Whoa.
But I was always like, no, you didn't.
And is that mostly? Well, first of all, that person also was very braggadocious about their box eating skills to me.
Yeah, I'm like, they should. Yeah,
and
he
also,
should
I
be,
could
yeah.
probably tell because he was like, "Bro, I just love pussy."
Oh my God,
He
so
like would say shit. He's
embarrassing.
like, "Dude, I don't think there's anything I love more than the taste of pussy in this world."
I mean,
I was like, "Bro,
yeah,
all right."
that was like my first time being with a trans guy, and it was like, I mean, it was amazing.
and you were like, "I think I'm in the dude."
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'm fluid now.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And but you think you struggle to just hook up with ladies now, like or not now, but
mean-
like you just can't approach a lady and get it to.
I
the end goal?
can't. Yeah, I mean, it's like I will occasionally like have. If I get hit on, it's via DM. Like, you know, I'm sure all comedians
Mhm.
we experience this. It will all be via DM, but it's always just like weird shit. Like very weird. Like,
Like the ladies will say weird shit.
yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like they're normally.
Let
so
me show you.
tactful.
Like, I don't want this out, but like, let me just show you if I can find. Like, I opened for Ashley Gavin at the Vic, and I got like a really weird message.
See,
oh
I,
yeah.
see,
That's weird
no,
as fuck. But then look at the profile.
yeah, this is what I mean about the.
I'm scared.
Yeah, this
I'm
is.
scared. It's
this
always
is-
stuff where I'm like, ah.
I don't want to judge a lot of the LGBT community, and I guess that's not even. But I just
do.
feel that when sex is your number one, like it's like your personality, like your Instagram is you being tied up and like sex pictures.
Yeah.
You're like, get a hobby, like you gotta
Yeah.
get a personality.
Yeah.
Sex can't.
No, truly.
It's like having your number one thing be drugs. It's like
It is.
it's like you can't.
Yeah.
That does not. But it's projection. this is a lot of
No.
projection because I struggle with this. It's like I think it is a lot of projection.
Yeah, I mean, you
Whenever
do
I
have so many pictures of you being tied up on your Instagram.
no. But like
was a good riff.
I
Yeah.
judge a lot. I do have
That deserved more, but okay.
I
Sorry, keep going.
I judge a lot of like hypersexuality stuff.
Yeah.
But like really, I am hypersexual. Like if I were to be left to my own devices.
Yeah.
But I like try to restrain it so much so that when I see other people do it, I go, "What the fuck? You're not supposed to do that."
Yeah.
And I think I struggle with my judgment lately on it.
Huh.
But yeah, that DM was weird.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's like all the DMs that I get are all like very weird like that.
I got my first pleasant gay DM.
Oh my god.
Did I tell you
Oh my
about
god,
this?
no, show me.
Oh my god, it was actually a very sweet thing, and
Look, we both have striped socks on.
I know these
Cute.
are. Ooh, wait, my new viewers from Harry Meredith's pod. Okay, there we go.
What does he like have a
Oh, have you not heard about all
Feet
the Chicago
podcast?
podcasts and the feet people?
No? I'm gonna be honest, I feel so out of the loop these days.
So yeah, Max and Zach have a hit podcast
Okay, that I knew about.
where
They
all
were
the
yeah.
comments are about but they got their fans from Harry Meredith's pod, where he has a consistent following of feet.
Oh,
people.
really?
Mm-hmm. And I did his
Oh,
podcast, and I
whoa.
got a bunch of followers on my OnlyFans right after I did it.
Wait, why is it did you have to have your feet out for the podcast?
He doesn't like require it or anything. Wait, why can't I find this? I'll just look up his name. But it was such a sweet DM that I got.
Oh, that's really sweet.
I know it is.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
wait,
I
I
know
know him.
I know. He was the
Oh,
photographer
that's really
for a show.
Sweet.
And
That's
he's-
really, really, really sweet.
I know this is the best way to like hit on somebody.
Oh,
And
that's sweet. Okay, that's what I'm saying because I'm kind of looping back to what you're saying earlier of like when you see people being hypersexual, it's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being hypersexual, but I think if you're being hypersexual in like an advance, like in a way that you're like advancing, what is the phrase I'm looking for when you're like hitting on someone in a way that is hypersexual? It's like an unwanted
yeah,
thing.
consent almost.
Yeah, I
like-
mean, I don't know. It doesn't like bother me, but if someone is like I get a lot of DMs of people like graphically talking about like things they'd like to do to me in the dog bed after like the dog bed video.
Yeah.
And it's like most of them I laugh off, but some of them I'm kind of just like, okay, I didn't know putting that video out was gonna like open the tides
my
of like
God.
giving you feel like you have permission to now tell me like maybe I'm being naive and I should have known that saying that on that podcast would open these doors.
No, you
But like
shouldn't
some
have
of the
known.
shit
That's
I'm getting,
crazy.
I'm just like, okay, I did not like no, I did not. I hate overusing the word consent in that way, but I'm just like, I did not sign on
Yeah.
to like be a part of this weird fucking fetish that you clearly have.
And for the podcast, Claire had a clip on Subway Takes where she said she sleeps in a dog bed and thinks people should, and it went pretty viral.
Yeah.
But now she gets her identity is that she sleeps in a dog bed.
Dude, it's
to a
so
lot of
crazy.
people.
It's actually funny because I had decided like maybe a year ago that I really wanted to stop talking about being gay on stage. Not because I mean it's still a part of my life,
Maybe
but
we
I
transferred it.
Maybe, yeah, we did. I was just kind of like, I mean, honestly, one of the main reasons was I was like, every girl comedian is gay now. And so I was on lineups where I was like, okay, the first 5 women talked about being gay. I just want the audiences to hear other things. And I've also just been like, Claire, there are other things in your life that are equally interesting to talk about. You don't have to talk about that like in every set. So I've really moved away from talking about it unless I'm doing a show that is like, you know, specifically a gay audience. Like I opened for Kevin James Thornton last weekend where I was like, yeah, I got to talk about being gay there. Oh, anyway. And so I remember like last year I was like, I just don't want to be known as a gay comic. Like I don't want that to be like the box I'm in. And then now I like cemented being dog bed girl.
Yeah, which is the gayest.
Which is the gayest thing you could ever imagine.
Yeah, but isn't that the cool kind of gay to be?
Yeah, poor gay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like seeing the dog bed IRL?
I do. I really like your apartment.
Thank
You
you.
seemed like a little insecure
I
about
was
it, but it's such a.
self-conscious.
See, I need a pocket dictionary.
I was self-conscious. Yeah, I wanted you to come over here because I am self-conscious about my apartment and I'm trying to get over that. So I
Mhm.
was like, Carter's a safe person. Like, you're very easy to be around.
Oh
So
my
I was
God.
like, that would be a nice, like, rip the bandage off.
That makes me easy to be around.
I really like you're a
feeling.
good vibe. Like the other night when we
Oh,
were at that
bet.
bar, I was like, I do not want to riff right now, and I was so glad you were there, and we could just have a normal conversation because I didn't want to be in.
Well,
like,
I
a
really
riff circle.
appreciated that because I was really depressed that night and was
Really?
struggling to like
Oh.
hang. I do this thing where I still hang out when I'm depressed.
I think that's good though, because it's better than being home like feeling
Mhm.
bad.
But like I literally can't be alone. But then I go around and I feel like I'm just a bad time.
Oh.
But like I still like I have like an insane like
Yeah.
I have to be in the mix. But I
Have
really
you-
appreciated
have
talking
you been
the other
feeling
night.
better lately?
I think.
What is like the source of your sadness? Do you think it's just like something chemical or like?
A little bit, but also I kind of am like just it's a major life change lately.
Yeah, you really are like. Yeah, like I just feel for you with your like you don't like have roots because you're like traveling so
Yeah,
much.
and
That's
it
gotta
was
be a
going
lot.
really well. But then and I was like doing a lot of comedy that was making me money.
Yeah.
And a lot of those gigs are now not happening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's like not really my like there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But I've like been full-time comedy for a year.
I
and
mean that is
now-
huge, and you should feel really accomplished.
But I'm
like,
about
that's
to run
really
out
impressive.
of money now, and I'm like, oh.
Oh no. I think something's gonna fall into your lap, and I
Yeah.
really do.
Like yeah, I just but I was so stoked on my life because
Yeah.
I was like life's going good because I like quit booze and like
Yeah.
and I like got in shape and I was like having sex with people I wanted to have sex with for the first time in my life.
That
And-
is
or
such a
second time.
marker of accomplishment.
And I was just like externally everything was like going well.
yeah.
And now things are like everything's not good all the time. And I
Mm.
don't think I did a lot of self work to be ready for this. Like I'm not able to handle all the bad stuff going on very well.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like I'm not like crashing out.
You were at a peak, and now you're like in a valley.
Yeah, and I just like I wake up really sad and just like
Aw.
I was really good at like I did my stretches every morning and then meditated, and now I just like kind of wake up and sit on my phone for a while. And so I'm like trying to like white knuckle my way back into having those habits because
Yeah.
those what made me feel good.
It's so hard to pull yourself out of something like that, though it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think you're doing all the right things. Like I think even when you're sad, like you were saying, how you like make yourself be out with people. That's got to be good for your brain rather than like sitting at home. I think.
A little bit.
I guess
La-
depending on who you're surrounding yourself with, but
Yeah, like I have like that same thing with like or just like the validation thing last night.
yeah.
I like invited a lot of ladies to the show.
Oh wait, I was like, what show? And then I was like, the show that I had
they-
you on. Yeah.
And
You did great though. You should feel really good about it.
so that's the other thing is like in my head, like that was a below average set for me, I would say. I was like kind of bummed
I mean,
out
it
with
was like
that.
a tough room and like a lot
But
of weird shit happened
even-
before you got on stage.
But this is the other thing of like my mental state being bad. I think it just drives up my anxiety a lot.
Yeah.
And like I was watching like Greg before me, and I'm able to like kind of
Fake cancer, Greg.
yeah, fake cancer
for-
Greg. He's a silly, loose guy on stage, and
Yeah.
I'm normally like pretty good at being just on like off the cuff,
Yeah.
chill up there. But I think since my anxiety is driven up so much, I like kind of really locked up at a lot of points and was
Mhm.
awkward on stage and not comfortable. And
Yeah.
I've been noticing it with my social interactions too. But I think it was all. It's like it's compounding. Sorry, I'm like taking over the podcast.
No,
now.
I like want to hear this.
But like last night with inviting like a lot of ladies,
Yeah.
and like most of them not showing up, and then like one of them invited me to go play pool at Galway after.
Hmm.
Galway Bay is a bar here that is very.
That's where the girl rejected me at Galway.
It's
Over a
it's
year
very
ago.
much you go there to get drunk and then have sex.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. But like I feel really bad that I do this, but like I'm not attracted to this lady.
Okay.
But I like started to walk to Galway. I was like, it'll be easy.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, Carter.
I know, which is
But
like
I don't feel judged because I do the same thing.
yeah, that's what I mean is I feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
do it.
I do the same fucking
But
thing.
then if I take a second and think about what I'm doing, I'm like, this
Yeah.
isn't
It's just,
what does this
it's
do?
hard. It's hard because it's like, I don't know. I just feel like everyone really feels really lonely right now. And especially like being in your 20s right now with what's going on in the world, how could you not feel lonely? And like the desire not even it's not even. I think for me, I don't know if you feel this way. It's not even like I want to fuck. It's like I just want to feel like intimate with another human.
Oh my
know?
god! So I did cry last night.
Did you really?
I cried because I walked back
Aw.
from my car and like I thought about going on Grindr, and I was like,
Aw.
I don't want to have sex.
I just want to feel
I
like.
just don't want somebody to hold me.
Yes, it's so embarrassing, but it's a lot of it is like I'm like I want to feel wanted and like I want to feel like I want somebody and like it's very like it feels cringe, but also it's just like I feel like you should give grace to yourself because I feel like I've been giving grace to myself with it of like we are in our 20s trying to navigate adulthood in a time when it is so difficult and when the social media and everything makes you feel more alone than ever. So our reactions to this and our way of like, processing that is like not abnormal at all. It's totally normal. We're doing the best we can in crazy circumstances.
Yeah, it's just it would be so easy if all your needs were met.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
nice if whenever I wanted somebody to hold me, they held me because that's what
Yeah.
happened when I was a kid. My mom held me every time I wanted to be held.
Really?
I was thinking about this. I have like a insane like every time I get rejected, it like really makes me spin out in my head of like no before like
Oh, yeah.
and I'm trying to like do better at like media, but I really think it comes from being raised by a single mother where like
Yeah, maybe.
my entire life was like you're special, you're my
Oh, that's
handsomest
really
sweetest boy.
sweet.
And like she anytime I like ever needed anything, she was immediately right there like
That's interesting because I kind of feel like I had the opposite experience.
yeah.
I had like a very tough mom. And my mom wasn't
Ooh.
around most of my childhood because she was very sick. So my mom had a very rare form of cancer. So she was living in a different state getting treatment for it for a long
Wow.
time. And she like is a self-proclaimed like tough love mom. Like she knows this. And so I feel like I like crave validation from other people because I like didn't get it from my mom. I'm like I really want someone to tell me that I'm special and that I'm like okay and that I'm not a bad person, like really bad. And so I specifically feel like God, wow, I'm being really psychoanalytical, but I feel like that's kind of why oh my God, I don't want to put this on the internet, but I feel like my whole life I've kind of tended to go for like authority figures,
yeah.
and I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I'm like, Claire, you know why? You like want someone in charge of you to like tell you that you're great and you're like lovable and stuff.
Well, yeah, I think that's what they say is a lot of stuff that happens in the age of forming your sexuality kind of cements
Oh, wow. Yeah.
it. 'Cause like
What?
well, I've been trying to deep dive on myself,
Okay.
and I was like looking up some statistics.
Do you like journal?
I journal every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're giving me I journal every day vibes.
Because I am really trying to figure myself out.
That's really healthy because you're a lot younger than me too. So it's like, do it now, not
You're
when
27,
I'm 28.
28.
I'm old now,
That's young.
dude. I'm in late 20s. I only got 2 more years to fuck up because once you hit 30, it's like you gotta have it figured out. I hope. I think.
Is 24? No, I mean 25 is mid 20, but is 24 mid 20s?
You're in your early to mid 20s, I would
Early
say.
mid 20s. That really scares me.
When's your birthday?
April 25th.
Wait, sorry, you were saying something about journaling before. I asked how
Oh
old you
yeah,
were.
just where I was like trying to get to my own sexuality and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where I looked up a statistic, I was like, I wonder how many gay men have been molested.
Yeah.
It's half.
Yeah.
Half.
Yeah.
7%.
Okay, I'm
7%
gonna say
of
something to
straight
make
men.
you feel better, though. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Everybody I know, straight or gay, has been molested.
That's what I
Like
every
everybody has been.
every lady I know for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And like,
Everyone has been.
I know.
It's like so horrific and sad, but like so commonplace. It's crazy. I can't think of think of a single person I know right now that wasn't molested. But also, all I know are comedians, and like we statistically are like, I don't know what that is, but comedians were all molested.
Yeah, well, because then you know it's kind of like a worthless feeling, and then you need this. You crave attention for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Um,
I'm just like, oh my God, I am who I am because of bad things that have happened to me, not because of my inherent personality.
Well, I do.
Do you think that what do you think about nature versus nurture?
Like,
do you think we are who we are? Or do you think it's like a compilation of like a
I think you can change, like
But do you think that like
are.
your core personality has like is like inherently you, or it's something that's been formed over years?
Formed.
And if you were in like you grew up in like a different like situation, that you would have a different personality.
Yeah, if I grew up in a different situation, I would have a different personality for sure.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, why do people come from a racist family and grow up racist? It's like,
Yeah. I mean, I
You-
think there's like a lot of truth to that. For sure. Because I mean, I think like, I talked about the WBC where it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously they grew up in a place where they were indoctrinated into believing a certain way. And if they were raised, so I always give people grace when it comes to stuff like that. But I don't know. Sometimes I think when it comes to like our core values, like we might have been raised in a way where we live a different value system, but internally we actually have like different values, if that makes any sense.
so do you think it's like mostly nature?
I think that like okay, I'm trying to explain this in a way. I think that everyone does have like has like a set of like core values that is like inherent to like who they are,
Mm-hmm.
but most people don't end up living by them. Like they just adopt whatever is around them.
Okay.
Like I think that like society runs the individual rather than like the individual running society.
do you say
like,
this personally? Do you have any contradictions
No,
that you do?
I feel like I have been trying to like every day be like, do I do this because of how I was raised, or is this like an inherent like core value of mine? And I feel like everyone has like their inherent like moral compass, but
Mhm.
like it's like one of those things where it's like when you cross a line, so many times it doesn't exist anymore. So maybe they were just like raised in a way that they're not aligning with it, but that doesn't change the fact that like deep inside of them,
That somebody's gonna
it
walk
is
in front
there.
of this in a second.
I hope so, that deep inside of them, it's there.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my god, I'm so
I hope it's my upstairs neighbor.
insecure. I'm so insecure. But
Self-conscious and
they're gonna walk by.
paranoid.
They're gonna stare at us, and I'll go. Well,
What do you feel like are your like I went to a therapist for like a year in college, and one of the first things she did is she was like, make a list of what you think are your core values as a human being, and it was really interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I think my core values. I have like a big thing on integrity, like just really like saying what you think,
Yeah.
and like I hate like coded language and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I really try to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
And try to not like I just hate lying. Stoicism I think is a internal value. Just like you can't have too much good stuff. You gotta consume moderately. You can't just live a life of gluttony.
Yeah.
I think those are my two big ones.
That's great.
What are yours that you said to your therapist?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that like one of the most important things to me in my life is that I always want to make everyone around me feel included. And that's like one of the big reasons why I like stand up so much is I'm not really into like roasty comedy anymore. Like when I get on stage, I want every single person, whether you came here alone, like whether you came here with a friend, like I want them to feel included. I really do. And it's like definitely a catch-22 because then sometimes I'm exhausted because I'm like trying so hard to like make everybody in like a social situation feel included. But that's like just such a core trait of mine of like I just never want anybody to feel left out or othered or anything like that.
Well, that's
So-
a very good value to have.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed is that I've been trying to do the same, but then I forget that you don't like everybody,
Yeah.
and I forget I don't know how to deal with people that I don't like currently.
I mean, I think it
That's one
depends
thing
on
I'm
why you
struggling
don't
with.
like them, though. Because there are people that I don't like, and then I'm like, my reasonings for not, this is so roundabout, but my reasonings for not like them is because they make other people feel bad. And I want those people that they make feel bad to feel included and liked and desired. So therefore, I don't like these other people. Like, there was an issue at the show last night where there was a comedian where I had to go to the manager and be like, you need to take them off the mic because they have been misbehaving and they made this girl feel very uncomfortable. And it's like, in my mind, yes, I was, excluding him, but by doing that, I was like including
And she's
her.
talking about me, by the
Yeah, I
way,
was talking about Carter. Yeah,
because
but
I had a
was-
lady
yeah.
run out and scream.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like you know what I mean? Like I was in my mind, I was like, well, I'm protecting her.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Wait,
sorry.
was it the same lady?
No. I'm talking about the guy.
Yeah, I know who
the
you're talking
comedian.
about. Yeah, but
No, I was referencing.
oh, just not even on the mic.
Yeah, because he was
Oh.
so hammered and like being so crazy. And,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and the manager was just like, "Oh, I don't know," and I was like,
Well,
"No,
yeah, he
you need
eventually
to-"
got thrown out.
I was like, "Yeah, you need to like take care of like the women that work at your club." Like, come on.
God. Yeah, well, Laugh Factory's a fun place.
I love Laugh Factory so much. I really do.
I do. Man, it's such a big room. I felt so
Dude, it was
insecure
great.
last
I don't know why
night.
you feel so insecure about it. You did great.
I just have been feeling so in my bag lately, and I didn't feel in my bag when everybody was watching me, and I'm really mad
oh my
about
god.
that.
Okay.
I'm like, that's the one that everybody saw, that all my friends watched me do, and I'm like,
Wait, last night?
well, just everybody was in
Oh.
the corner watching.
Can
and
I
was-
be honest?
And nobody watched.
I don't think anybody watched.
Oh, well, that's even more offensive.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want you to I'm really sorry. I was watching Love Island.
How often does anybody get to see me do 20?
I didn't. I was like by the stairs, but I was like really like at like a really good episode of Love Island. So I like heard big pops, and I was like, "Oh, he's killing." But I was like watching Love Island.
God, this is the thing about comedy.
I'm
like-
sorry,
No,
I
no,
just
no, no, no,
hosted
no,
a
no,
show,
no,
I
no,
was
no, no, no. I'm not
exhausted.
judging this. I do it too.
Yeah.
But I have been noticing that I don't really know how good my friends are at comedy.
Oh yeah.
Because I've actually been
I
watching.
rarely watch my friends.
I have been watching my friends
yeah.
lately to be like, now what do they do exactly?
Have you ever seen me go up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're very funny.
I mean, I've seen you go up. You're very funny. Last time I watched your set was Monday night at Reggie's.
Oh, that really was the omen.
Did
for
you
what
stay
was
for
gonna
my
happen.
set?
I did.
Dude, oh my god, I
Because they
fucking hated them so much.
I was pissed at the bartenders.
Oh
at
my god,
Reggie's.
wait,
were they
you
being assholes?
You weren't here for this.
Oh, so I watched them
Oh
kind of snap at Blake. a
My
little
god, you were not here for this. I forget. So like you left, and then I stood there trying to order, and they were actually like blatantly ignoring me. And I not once, not twice, 3 times, a man came and stood next to me, and the bartender goes in and is like, "What can I get your man?" And like blatantly ignored me.
bit. Okay, I thought
And
I
the
was
third
being
time,
crazy.
the third time out loud, I never ever like pop off in public. I'm normally very like, if anything, I'll like boo hoo hoo in the corner. But I literally out loud went, "You have to be fucking kidding me!" And then Blake was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let me order for you." And I was like, "No, I actually don't want anything anymore. I actually want to leave." And Blake was like, "Please," like that. Because Blake saw the whole thing, and he was like, "That was so rude. Let me order." And I was like, "I swear to God, Blake, I do not want to order here. I do not want to be here. Like I'm leaving, and I'm leaving a bad review because that was on purpose. That had to be on purpose.
Well, I think it's because we
It
were
was
comics
so
and they thought that we were going to.
fucking disrespectful.
I was holding $2 out with
I
my
was-
drink ticket,
yeah.
and I was like, "What do you care? You're
I
going to
was
get the $2 tip. This is
flagging
the same
him
tip you would
down,
have gotten if I
and
paid
he's
for it."
doing. I'm waving at this motherfucker, and he's like not doing anything. He's not busy. And the second a guy comes up, he's like, "Yeah, what can I get for you, man?" When I'm right there. It was so disrespectful. It was crazy.
And it's normally every week I go, there's normally this nice lady bartender that's like so complimentary about your set. And
will never go back there. I'm so serious. I was so pissed.
that was
I've never felt like the power of like being a white woman and being like, I'm gonna ruin this place. But in that moment, I felt it.
Oh, I've had freakouts like that. I left a review at a
Oh,
pizza
really?
place out
What
in
was
Phoenix.
it?
Oh my fucking god! I pulled up, and it's like this like 16-year-old kid as a host, and I was doing the comedy club down the street, and I was
Okay.
like, "Where do you guys have Pizza by the Slice place?" And they were like, "Oh, Mellow Mushroom at 10 o'clock starts doing Pizza by the Slice." I go over there, 9:55. I go, "Hey, I know I'm a little early. Do you guys do Pizza by the Slice already?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, we're doing Pizza by the Slice." And I was like, "All right, I would like 2 pepperoni," and my buddy was
Great.
like, "I'll get 2 cheese," and he was like, "Okay, wait, I don't know how to cash you guys out. Let me figure that
What do you
out real
mean?
quick."
I don't know
So
how to
he
cash you guys
runs
out.
back to the he didn't know how to take our money for
What?
the pizza because it was like a restaurant, right?
Oh.
So what they do this deal
okay,
for
okay,
now, I
okay,
understand
okay.
now, but what they do this deal for is for people sitting at the bar to get like a slice of pizza.
You couldn't get
while
it
you're
like
you can get it to go. It's a to-go pizza place, but normally
Yeah.
like the deal is more because it's a bar as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so he went back to the manager, asked the manager. I was like, oh, 16-year-old new.
Yeah,
And
he doesn't know anything.
walks over and like tries to check us out because they also have like a carry-out window. And so
Okay.
he checks us out at the carry-out window. My buddy pays, and it takes like 10 minutes for him to figure out how to like punch it
Oh,
into
this
the computer.
poor kid.
And
Oh my
he-
god.
And
Aw.
and it like literally it took like 10 minutes long, and then he
Oh
punches in,
god, I
and
bet
then
he
he-
was dying on the inside. I felt so
I know
bad.
I could
feel
see
so
the
bad
anxiety
for
in
him.
him. I could see the
Oh,
anxiety in
God.
him. And then it was $11.50, and I hand him $12, and he goes, "Let me get your change." I went, "Just
keep it, please.
Just
yeah.
keep
You
it."
have to at that point.
And so then we're sitting up front in the
Okay.
waiting area, and he says your pizza will be ready in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And both of
I'm
us,
nervous.
but
I'm
both of us
nervous
look at each
just
other. We
thinking
go,
about
wait
it.
a minute. It's pizza by the slice.
Why is it?
Why is it going to take time?
Yeah.
It's
Oh
ready.
yeah.
Yeah, we were like, what? And then I went, clearly he's new.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then fucking 25 minutes goes by.
Oh my god.
And we're both sitting there.
Oh, had you done the show already?
We had already done the
Oh,
shows.
okay,
It was,
so
but
it's
we were,
good, so
but
you're
we
not
were
gonna be late
gonna
for that.
walk there and then just walk back to the condo.
Okay.
And it was like, end of the night slices.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just spit all over
That's
you.
okay.
Um,
Do it again. I'm kidding.
and 25 minutes goes by. He brings out a box with 2 pepperoni slices and goes, "Here's your pepperoni." And I go, "What about the cheese?" He's like, "They're working on it right now." And I went, "What?
Working on it.
Working on it? It's pizza by the slice. You should have the damn pizzas made." And I just started pacing around. I was just like,
What do you mean they're working on it?
And I was like, it'll take another 5 minutes. It'll take 5 to 10.
I can't. I
Another
can't.
20 minutes goes by. We have been
You
in
have
this
to be
establishment for
kidding.
45 minutes.
Oh
three
my
quarters of an hour.
God.
I walk over to a server that's like waiting on the table. I was like, okay, I don't want to seem crazy, and I don't want to seem like I'm a Karen complaining. But you guys do pizza by the slice, right? And she was like, "Yeah, we do. Do you want to order some?" I was like, "No, I ordered some." It's just, how long does it normally take? Because my buddy, it took 25. Aren't the pizzas like made? And she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, let me." And she just runs back, grabs me 2 pepperoni slices or 2 cheese slices.
Then
and
what
hands
was
them
the
to me.
problem?
I don't fucking know. And she gave me a $5
Oh
gift
my
card with it, and she's like, "I'm so
God.
sorry you had to wait like 45 minutes
That's
for this. That's ridiculous." And I was
crazy.
like, "I'm sorry, I'm not gonna."
We love
come
that woman saving the day wherever she is, whoever
I
she
know,
is.
I know, but I was a little snarky.
Dude,
I went $5 to wait another 45 minutes.
Was it good though?
It was so mid. It was just like that. It was like the
Oh,
cold New York style. That's
I
like.
cannot believe that. That's infuriating. That's
Oh,
crazy
sorry.
making.
So I left a 1-star review.
What'd you say? Did you leave
I
like comments?
just went. If you're looking for a slice, go somewhere else.
They do
and I
not
described
do
the whole
pizza by
thing.
the slice.
I was like, pizza by the slice.
Oh
Why do you have to
my
fucking
God.
cook the pizza? It's by the slice.
But I just want to know, like, who fucked up? Like, was the 16-year-old like, did he not put it? I don't know.
But like, I like went up to the 16-year-old. I was like, "How's it gonna take?" And he's like, "They're working on it." And I just could see him
Oh
having a
my
panic attack. And I'm like,
God.
"Hey man, just go back there
and
just."
grab it.
But after like the 20-minute mark, he was starting to hide in the back because he didn't want to
Stop.
like be
He
near
was
us.
scared?
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah.
why was that server able to just grab it really easy?
I don't know. I think the kid just was like, I think kids these days.
They're just yeah,
Because I was convinced I was autistic for so long.
for sure.
And then I see, like, I've just interacted with society at large and realized that I am doing fine.
I don't really love that like anybody that has quirks now, the internet is like, you're autistic.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
This fucking podcast, people could keep trying to diagnose me with bipolar.
yeah, well, I told you with the subway takes, everyone was like, you have autism because you don't like sleeping in a bed.
Yeah.
I have autism because I don't like sleeping in a bed. What? I don't have autism. Probably not.
I would, like,
I don't. I mean,
if I had my own place, I would do a Japanese-style mattress on the floor.
this actually folds out to be. I got this for when my friend was visiting because she's 6 feet tall, and she was like, "Claire, you really need." So this becomes like a. Thank you. This becomes like a mattress on the floor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And so if I have to like have sex with someone, I'm like, this is the only option.
You don't do doggy style in the doggy bed?
No, I don't want to fuck in my dog bed.
Yeah, it seems like it's hard to clean up.
I have never fucked in the dog bed, and I don't want to.
Keep it a place of holiness.
Yes.
Sanctity.
I got a DM today from someone that was like, I want to fuck you in the dog bed just to say I fucked you in the dog bed. And I was like, that's exactly why no one will ever fuck me in the dog bed.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm just like, it's my it's my place.
Would you struggle to sleep there after?
Yes.
See,
I don't want to fucking my dog bed.
But okay, but so with your hookups, do you ever cuddle after and sleep next to each other?
No.
Oh, that's the whole point.
I mean, I haven't had like a hookup where I really felt like connected to them in like a long time though. Like, I mean, this is embarrassing, but it's like my last relationship, like my ex-girlfriend, we were together for like years. And like when we were first hooking up, we would, but I felt like very connected to her right away. But like, I don't know, since I broke up with her, every hookup I've had, I haven't felt like emotionally connected to.
God.
So it feels weird.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
my favorite part of
like on paper, like I would like to. That sounds really nice, you know what I mean? But like, I guess I just feel really embarrassed of like being intimate, like that like level of intimacy. That feels like more vulnerable to me than like having sex. You know what I mean?
I can understand. Like I have a lot of intimacy issues. Like when it comes to like last night when everybody left, we went to Muse after, and everybody like hugged each other.
Who?
Like
our friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah, I love hugging people.
But I
weird?
get so scared to initiate a hug because I just am like I don't want to make a person feel like in my head I'm like
yeah.
I don't want to hug a lady and her go like Carter like
oh.
I don't know why I just assume that like I'm just like I don't want to cross. I just am so scared of crossing lines. So
I think that's respectful.
But
it seems like it comes from a respectful place.
But it's more anxiety than like actual like a good place. You know what I mean? I think like if I were to just be like, what do you just hug your friends?
Do you want to hug your friends or do you not want to?
I want to be comfortable doing it.
If you don't want to, then you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but I want to be comfortable doing it.
Yeah, okay. I like hug everybody. Like I'm like a very huggy person.
And like I think when I'm comfortable, I am a huggy person. But I'm in my like high strung anxiety.
Yeah, we gotta get you past this time.
I know.
Like yeah, something's going on with you inwardly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe stop eating gluten or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna cut out weed. I think that's the big one.
What?
And weed.
Oh, weed. Yeah.
Yeah, I smoke weed all day.
Oh my God!
Like,
yeah. What?
I told somebody how much weed I smoke, and they like. I probably smoke like on average 6 joints a day.
Oh my God! That's why you're anxious all the time.
Yeah, and so I like.
What's wrong? Did you stop doing that?
So financially, I've had to pull back, and and I've been doing that, and I'm also I signed up for a 10-day meditation retreat.
Oh
silent,
my God, that's so exciting! When is it?
The 17th
of September.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Eau Claire.
Oh, Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the great comedy club there.
The Clearwater?
Yeah.
Thing? I know. I was like thinking about trying to hit them up.
Yeah, I
it's
headlined
too
it
soon.
last year. It was really, really fun.
Yeah, Hannah Belmont's going to do it.
It's a great club. Yeah, that's really cool though. 10 days. Dude, are you scared you're gonna like go crazy? I would go crazy.
Well, like a year ago, like when I quit drinking and stuff, my friend gave me a book that was like all about meditating and like it was like an biographical story.
Autobiography.
It was just like a story of him picking up meditation, and the last chapter was him going on like a 10-day meditation retreat.
Cool.
And I like got really good at meditating and was like
okay, can I ask how do you
practice.
Get good at meditating?
Well, like I started by just doing guided meditations, and like the whole time would just be like I would start to have my mind wander and like would notice that my mind's wandering and go, all right, go back to
okay.
And then I would constantly do that, but then eventually
is meditating just like not have a single thought in your head?
Mm-hmm.
I think I meditate all the time then.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
people are always like, what are you thinking about, Claire? And then I'm like, I didn't have a single thought in my head.
Do you have a lot of anxiety?
If I'm gonna start my period, then yeah. Like there'll be a week in the month where like I have PCOS, so like I definitely get very like my hormones really affect my like mood. So I feel like the week before my menstrual cycle, I'm like crazy anxious and I don't know why. And then I'm like, oh, I start bleeding and I'm like, oh, good. But in day-to-day life, I don't feel like I have a lot of anxiety, no. Like especially for like big things, like for like the SNL audition, I like had truly zero anxiety.
See, that rules. I think I can get to those places when I have like a good practice going.
Yeah.
But you can like do you just don't get distracted very easily either?
I think I'm just dumb. I just don't have a single thought in my head a lot. Like I don't know. I'll just be like sitting on the train and like I'll be like, oh, 10 minutes has gone by. I didn't have a single thought in my head. I don't know.
Wow. See,
I don't know.
I like unless like when I'm running, that's when the good thoughts come. If I'm going for a run,
Oh,
I
really?
went for a 6 mile run today.
I know you told me good for you. Yeah,
and
that's great. That's fantastic.
That really was helping me.
Yeah.
Because like I start to like do mantras a lot when I run.
What are your like mantras that you like right now?
Well, like I thought about last night and how I was like getting really like I just needed external validation of like.
Sorry, my posture is so bad.
No, same.
I'm like I'm terrified to
I'm
watch.
barely in this.
I'm scared to watch the podcast. I never watch podcasts that I'm on because I always immediately when I see the frame, I'm like my posture was so bad.
God, the positions that I've held on this podcast are insane. Sometimes I like, especially when I'm doing a solo up, I really like change positions. I lay upside down, do a lot.
Oh, okay, sorry. The mantras.
The mantras. I was I was just like, all you need is yourself. All you need is yourself.
God.
All you need is yourself.
You're
all
jacking
you need.
off. All you need is yourself. All
Well,
you need is yourself.
Because I was thinking about when my life was good, and I was like, it was when you were purely working on yourself, not worried about what other people think of you all the time.
Yeah.
And I've been really like, just like, what do people think of? Like, I've been constantly.
I mean, just like
worried.
the only validation you need is your own.
Yeah, and so I was just like, all you need to do is just love yourself. All you need to do.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
And then like, I've been getting out of a lot of my habits. So the other one that I was having was like, you control your destiny. You control your destiny.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
cute.
if you just do this,
Yeah.
all you can do is this.
Yeah.
And if this doesn't make you feel good, then
Those are good mantras.
Yeah, so the run really made me feel good today.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But if I'm sitting by myself not working out, my thought loops go like, oh yeah, they haven't asked you to open in a long time. They probably don't like you anymore. You probably did something.
Aw.
What'd you do?
Whenever I like get a bad thought like this, like that, like like I fucked up, I did something, like I always like text a friend of mine and I'm like, hey, no need to respond. And I actually don't want you to respond, but I'm going to absolutely unload in a series of texts about how I'm feeling. And I did it to Kaylee Horton the other night, and I'm just like, boom, 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 just like so many.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like, okay, let me know if such a way you would like my thoughts. If not, like, I will just stand by. And I was like, girl, I literally just needed to like, because after I did it all, out, I read it back and was just like, okay. I have instantly gained perspective that I'm being a whiny little ungrateful bitch baby. Instantly, I get it. Like, I get it. I always, like, because it's always, I get obviously very upset about things that are happening in the world, but then I get upset about not getting stuff and just feeling like my career's not moving in the place I want it to move. And the other day, I, like, was having a moment where I was just like, fuck, like, I'm getting in these audition rooms, but nothing's happening. Like, nothing's happening. And I was just unloading about just, like, feeling like, just like how much harder do I have to work? What do I need to do? And then I read it back, and this is gonna sound stupid, but like I read it back and I was just like, Claire, at least you like have hands. There are people in the world that don't have hands, and you're complaining about like your comedy career when like things are going fine, like things are going well. Like you know what I mean? Like people, like there are people out there like disfigured without fingers, and you're whining about this. Instantly, I felt better.
Mm-hmm.
So glad I have hands.
No, that is such a good takeaway. I had such a similar thought last night when I was walking to Galway of like I was gonna go have sex with a lady, and I was just like, what? Like to make? Do you think this is gonna make you seem hotter? Like because you're gonna be having? And then I saw a guy sleeping on a bench, and he just like.
And you were like, I won't be as hot as him, so it doesn't even matter.
And I didn't even notice him, but I smelled him. And I like, and I was just
poor
like,
guy.
yeah, and I was just like, what do you're gonna go make yourself feel better because you think you're like, you could be here right now.
That poor guy. Yeah, no, it's Chicago is a very humbling city to live in for that reason. Like, yeah, I was talking about this with the woman that interviewed me today. Actually, it's like. When I was living in Kansas, it was easier to be like, oh my God, I want to make it. I deserve to make it because I didn't see people like struggling constantly. Like, and then I moved to Chicago and then I'm seeing people in my everyday life out, like, you know, on the street corner, like, you know, just struggling. And it just makes you be like, who the fuck am I to think I deserve anything good to happen to me when these are very good people who are just, you know, they just didn't have a chance, you know, and it just makes you feel like I'm like, I digress. But you know what I mean? Where it's just like, who am I to be like, I deserve to live my dreams, when it's like, there are people that like can't fucking eat today. And
But if you take a step back, you are currently living your dreams.
yeah, I have
This
hands.
is the dream.
Yeah.
And this has been...
Yeah, I want to feel really, like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm jaded or anything, because I feel so lucky to get to do stand-up in any capacity.
And it's I've fully gotten over the, like, not being a full-time comic coming to an end.
I mean, I work part-time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking, we're hiring.
Actually?
Yeah, actually we are, if you're
I'm not
interested.
going to be back until November.
Oh, well...
Thank you. I really
if you are
appreciate that.
I mean, we're always hiring, so if you're interested.
I probably will, actually.
I mean, it's
hit you up.
part-time retail. It's great. They've been,
It's exactly
I
what
could totally hook you up.
Well, thank you. But the thing that's really quelled my anxiety is, like, you're in those rooms. You're in those auditions rooms.
Yeah.
You are at a point in comedy where you kind of know everybody you need to know.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to meet
hope.
people that are going to help you out and stuff like that in the future. But I just mean, like, if you... like all of a sudden became the greatest comic that existed, it's gonna happen.
No, I'm kidding.
But you know what I mean. It's like it's
Yeah.
what I've been thinking for myself a lot of, like, I'm just like, yeah, if I just became undeniable, it's gonna happen, because
yeah.
like
But it's like that doesn't even, you know what I mean? So much of it isn't even about being an amazing comic.
yeah.
I think a lot of it is luck, and a lot of it is right time, right place. Right look.
God, and there's so much of, like, I was really bad at comedy for my first 3. I mean,
Everyone was bad.
but
yeah.
I took like all my friends are 3 years in comedy and they're auditioning for SNL. Like,
Well, I'm like 6 years in.
yeah, I've like same, and I
Yeah.
just think about our friends that are like, they seem to have found how they talk
Yeah.
very early.
Yeah.
And it took me so long, but it really was when I started. Like, I won the contest in Cincinnati, and then got a host weekend.
Congratulations.
And thank you. This was 3 years ago. Funniest person in Cincinnati, 2023.
Congratulations. That's huge.
But I started then, like, both clubs started working me all the time as a host, and I went and I just, like, I think like I went, oh, I'm a working comic now, and I just got so much better
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's so funny, the things that instantly make you like better. Because I taught stand-up this past summer at a theater for just like an 8-week session, and I literally feel like I feel like I'm did a 180 for myself of
Yeah.
like, because it's crazy the things that just like make you feel like confident, and how the way that changes everything. Like, just teaching that class and intellectualizing stand-up, I was like, I do know what I'm doing. Why have I been looking for someone to tell me that I know what I'm doing, when it's like, I can just tell myself that I know that I'm doing good work, you know?
I mean, the like, teaching somebody, like, they always say that's how you learn what you're doing.
Yeah,
the most.
literally. Like, I was teaching the class, like, telling them things in the back of my mind. I was like, fuck, like,
That's a pretty good
I'm
idea.
pretty good at it.
I might use that.
She's really got it. Yeah, she's nailing this.
I thought about doing that after the lady stormed out. Of
Oh,
like going
yeah.
like, now you guys know how jokes work, right? Is you set a premise that people agree with.
Dude, okay, I, like, was watching, but I was on my phone or something, like, whenever that happened. What happened?
So the joke,
Why did she leave?
the joke was a sexist joke, but it's so over the top that you're like, he can't.
He's
be
clearly
serious.
joking.
The joke
yeah.
is like it's in the middle of the bisexual chunk, but I talk about, like, hooking up with women, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you can't. The thing with guys is you can just come in each other's assholes, leave. It's really convenient. I like it. But with ladies, you got to stay the night, and then you can't leave before they wake up. That's rude.
Oh.
And then ladies sleep for so fucking long. They sleep for so much longer than dudes.
Do they really?
Yeah, every lady that I've ever been with, I wake up at 8 and then it's like noon by the time they wake up.
Are you serious?
And I don't understand why ladies
Oh my
have to sleep for
God.
so long to just wake up dumber, weaker, and slower.
Oh, that's funny. I mean,
Not,
it's a
it's
good
really
joke.
not that funny.
But it's like a.
It was the second time I told it, but I was like gonna give like a. You agree with the premise,
Yeah.
and then you say a thing that subverts their expectations.
Wait, so what did she? As the producer of the show, I should have been more clued in. But like, so what did she do? Because
Well, I told the punchline and like it went fine.
Yeah.
But then I was like looking around and she like started to get up and I thought she was going to the restroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're leaving on that one?" And she just was like, "Yeah, you're a fucking sex." Like
She said that.
yeah. And
Oh
did
my
you- She
God.
had she was screaming in the bathroom.
Yeah. I was watching Love Island
but
with my earbuds, and then Gwen was like, "Holy shit, girl, clue into what's happening."
And
I was like, "Ooh."
but like what I said, like when I was on stage, I was just like, I
oh my
said
God,
way worse
that's
shit.
tame.
That's the
That's,
one.
Well,
That
it's like,
I
it's like you're
know.
obviously fucking kidding.
It's like so
Like,
over
you're
the top.
so obviously kidding.
That one's like a, because I get people being mad at jokes when you're saying it like the premise because that's what you actually think.
Yeah.
But when you're saying it in the punchline, that's so like I don't. You have to be so dumb to actually
actually think that that's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
And it
whatever,
honestly,
it
her
happens.
doing that kind of helped because the joke didn't do that well.
And
but,
then you were able to say
But yeah,
that.
the like going like, did anybody think I was being serious? And then going like, yeah, I guess nobody did except for that dumb bitch.
That's very fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it got them all back. It honestly
That's good. You're
helped.
gonna get a good clip from that. Actually, you're gonna get a really good clip from that moment.
Ooh, oh man, I
gotta
love clips.
Clip that up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lady stormed out because I'm too much for her to handle.
So what's your like dream for yourself as a comedian?
Oh man, I just want to be able to
Because
like.
you're so young, Carter. Like you really are. I get jealous sometimes with like, even though I'm still young too, but I get jealous of the people that like are still. I don't know. I'm just like, oh, I feel like because I feel like I'm nearing the age where I'm like, I'm gonna make it happen like soon. Whereas like
no, you got another
so much
13
time.
years.
With women, it's different.
I don't think so. Most
I'm
women,
gonna start lying about my age for sure.
most women that I like in comedy are like in their 30s.
I know, but I'm nearing it. I've got to make it happen. Sorry, this is about you. What's your dream? For
Yeah,
yourself?
this podcast, my podcast that I brought you on is about me, and I like how you're asking me what my dreams are. You're such a good podcast.
Well, what are
host.
they? I want to know.
My dreams in comedy. I just at first I was like a stand-up purist. I was like, I just want to be like the greatest joker. But now
Yeah.
I'm like, my dream since being a kid is I just want to be Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
could
what I
totally
wanna
do
be.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your dreams?
Yeah, I mean, kind of same as you. Like, I would love to just be like a jack of all trades, and that. Okay, I mean, I always hesitate to actually say what I want out loud because
Mhm.
then I'm like, oh my God, it's not going to happen. Or people are going to be like, you delusional ass bitch. But being so for real, like, I want to, I want to have a Netflix special. I want to be touring the country, doing theaters. I want to I want to act in movies. I want to be in writers' rooms. I want to, like, feel constantly creatively stimulated and collaborate with people that I admire and respect. And I mean, I love acting. I went to school for theater. I was a child actor. Like, I have really let that take the back burner and let stand up be my like main thingy. But I would love to get to a place where I'm a successful enough stand up comedian that I can do acting as well.
See, yeah, I feel like that rips. Most people kind of shit on it a little bit when comics try to do more than just comedy.
I mean, I came from an acting background and specifically was like, okay, like I like graduated theater school, had like a lot of connections in the theater world, and I do feel resolute in saying that like I could have made that, like I could have been doing that just as easily as what I'm doing in stand up. If anything, it was harder for me to start stand up because I didn't have any of the connections that I had from like the just people working in theater for so long. But I chose stand up because I was like, okay, I think it's the thing that shows the most skills I have in the easiest way. Like
Yeah.
I can show that I'm like an actor and a writer, and like I can just show a lot more with doing less.
Yeah.
So, and also I will say, like, I make more money in stand up than all of my friends that are like working actors at like Steppenwolf and like in
Oh, I
theater.
guess with theater.
Yeah, it like blows my mind. Like my friends that do like Chicago Shakes and like Steppenwolf, they'll like tell me how much they're making, and I'm like what they make in a month. I'm like, I can make that in like a night. Like that's and without having to do all the like the prep work. You know what I mean? That they're doing is crazy.
God, that's the other thing is why I would think I want to move back here is that spot pay is actually decent in this city.
Yes, dude, it's so fucking nice.
And it feels like it wouldn't be that far-fetched to actually start getting spots if I move back.
Yeah, you would absolutely get spots. I mean, yeah, Chicago is like such a great place to like truly make a living doing stand up.
Yes.
I mean, I say that as someone that still has to work part-time, but like
But you got your own place.
yeah, like I do I don't want to knock on wood. I'll say this and then it won't happen. Like I do pretty well with stand up money.
Yeah, it's. But the thing that I'm really trying to get to right now is like I've been so career focused for a little bit that I'm just like I need to.
It's like I feel like that your career will be better when you're better with yourself.
Yeah, because my career is not going well, and it's nothing that I can do. Like I feel like when I'm on. Maybe not the last week, but like before that, I was like really having a good time performing.
And so much of doing well as a stand-up is like feeling good with who you are.
Because you're just being yourself for a little bit up there. So my goal is to just if stand up were to all go away and I could never do it again, to still be happy.
Wow, that's like sad but beautiful.
And I don't know.
I don't think I could ever be happy without it.
Yeah, I gotta be.
Why?
Because of what's happening right now.
Oh.
Is because my career is starting to go bad, and
Don't say that, Carter.
well, it's not starting to
going
go bad.
bad.
It's just monetarily not what it was. I was able to pay rent and feed myself.
But you're gonna get back. You're gonna get that again.
Yeah, I'll get it
you
again. I just
You'll do it even. You'll do it 10 times over.
I just when it happens, I need I'm over it now, but I need to not go. You're worthless. Because my validation.
Just remember what your mom
from,
said to you. You're special.
I know, but
you're a special boy.
I think it gave me this delusion.
No. I mean, to be completely honest, I really feel like to do stand up, you have to have a level of delusion.
I know.
You gotta.
It's the delusion.
You have to have a level of every room you walk into being I'm the reason why you're in the. That sounds so gay, but I deserve to be in this room.
And I've been doing you know how when you give affirmations can sometimes be a joke, but if you say it enough times they're true. I've been doing a thing.
What is it? What's yours? You have one?
In the green room, I just I think it's starting to annoy people a little bit, but I just go, can't wait to have the best set on the show tonight. Or I look at whoever's going after me.
Funny.
I was like, oh, did you pack your shovel?
That's funny. Yeah.
So I've been doing that a lot.
That's good. That's
good.
That's
but,
good. Riff it out.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
people
good.
do not like that.
Who gives a fuck what people think?
But are you happy?
I feel like I have one of those personalities where I don't feel like I'll ever be able to be like, yes, I'm happy, because I feel like I'm somebody where it's I'm happy, but I'm also sad. I'm not but I feel like I strive for contentment rather than being. I feel like happy is a state you can be in. I don't think it's I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Happiness is an emotion that you can experience. I don't think it's a state you can be in.
Exactly.
I think contentment is what you should strive for, and I feel like I overall am in content, but I also have days where I feel really sad and really focused on the negative, and then days where I'm very happy and focused on the positive. And I try to bridge the gap as much as I possibly can, but I also am the type of person where it's I mean, at least in the last month, every week I've been up for something big that fills me with hope and positivity, and then I won't get it, but then I'll get something else to fill me with that. And so I'm just okay, I really have to find a way to oh fuck, that's done.
I hope the video's saved.
If it didn't, I will kill myself.
We got the audio, but we should probably end it up soon. I haven't done an episode this long. Might be. Wait, can you talk real quick?
Oh wait, sorry, I just got a bunch of texts.
Oh, all good. Yours was recording bad. Damn. Well, you know what? I think this was a good point to end off on. I really hope this video saved.
I really hope it did too.
I've had it happen once where it didn't.
If it didn't, I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah, I gotta get a producer.
You do.
I'm so bad with this shit.
I mean, I really hope it saved.
I'm so sorry if I wasted your time.
Hey, I had a great time.
Don't
you think we bonded so much?
I do feel like we bonded
I really think
so
we had a
much.
great time.
I've had a great time.
Yeah.
We don't even have to use the microphones. I don't know.
Wait, they don't. Wait, really?
No, we're done.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, if you've made it to this point, actually, everybody on Spotify usually finishes the episode. Which
Oh,
makes me
hell
feel
yeah.
good.
Okay, great.
YouTube, it's 10%.
Okay, so
watch
even
whole
if the
thing.
video isn't, you'll still put it out on Spotify?
I'll put it out on YouTube. I'll just put a picture of us going.
Okay, great.
But yeah, this is if you want to follow Claire on everything. God, it's weird without the camera now.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm at Lil Shrimp Snack. LIL Shrimp Snack.
And you can see her all over Chicago. She's the best. I've been Carter Doherty. Keep checking out the pod. Thank you guys. Peace.
Thanks.
I feel the boom in the room, yeah. I feel it right now.